Tonight's celebrity channeled tarot reading will be channeling the energy of Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers is a well-known comedian, actress, TV host, producer, writer, and basically she died on September 4th of 2014 due to complications from undergoing a minor throat surgery. Now, during the surgery, she stopped breathing and was later put into a medically induced coma that she never woke up from. Now, her cause of death was put down as brain damage due to lack of oxygen. Her daughter, Melissa, did get a settlement from the doctors because they accepted responsibility in the malpractice lawsuit against them and paid an undisclosed amount of money to her. Now, the conspiracy part of Joan Rivers' death is that only a couple of months before this minor surgery that went completely wrong, Joan was on recording saying something that was rather bold about the president's wife.
Sure.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a trans...
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. It's okay. She does the...
So obviously, with the timing of everything and how this really was a strange death, with it being a minor surgery and everything, you know. So I decided to tap into the energy of Joan Rivers. So I've decided to make myself a channel for the energy of Joan to come through and tell us what she thinks happened to her. Like, was there anything suspicious or dark going on surrounding the events that led to her death? All right, so I'm going to light this candle in honor of the energy of Joan Rivers. And as long as this candle remains lit, I will be a channel for the energy of Joan Rivers to come through and tell her story. So I ask that the highest vibrations of light and love connect to my highest self and release all previous programming and unwanted energies. And now I'm going to open myself up as a channel for the energy of Joan Rivers to come through. So I'm going to be setting aside my ego and personal identity so I can be a clear channel for the energy of Joan Rivers. And thank you to God for being here, protecting me, surrounding me with divine protection as I perform this act of divination. Joan Rivers, I ask that you come here now and be present so that we can ask the tarot what happened to you. All right. Joan. I have my image of Joan over here to gaze at when necessary. I'm going to start by pulling 3 of the murder mystery cards. Let's just see what these have to say regarding the death of Joan Rivers. Killer just passing through the area. I've gotten this before on strange celebrity deaths. That happens a lot. Okay. All right, Joan. Give us some of the energy regarding your death. Take a closer look at one of the suspects. I have no idea if there were ever any suspects. Maybe a closer look at the doctors in this case. All right. Anesthesiologist, maybe. Killer profile indicates narcissist or sociopath. And yes, and look at the image of the little devilish people. Those devilish people. Okay. I do know that there is that, you know, narcissistic, sociopathic energy just regarding celebrities in general. A lot of times, too. All right, I'm going to shuffle the Deviant Moon deck now. And, Joan, we need 3 cards regarding the energy leading up to the event of your death. All right, I'm going to shuffle one more time. We have the Hierophant. So that's the first card. I'm pulling 3. Next, we have the World. And we have the Page of Swords. All right, so this is definitely regarding something to do with, like, spirit, something to do with tradition. I really do have this feeling because we have the World card as well. This is like a spiritual attack as well as a physical attack. And then with the Page of Swords, I find it interesting that the eyeball is a light aiming right at that sword. And so I definitely feel like someone is putting Joan under scrutiny for her thoughts. For sure. I forgot to grab my other tarot deck. So I'm just going to shuffle the Deviant Moon deck again and pull 3 more cards for clarity. I meant to grab my other tarot deck. By the way, I did not get my hair cut. My hair is just under my shirt, keeping me warm. It's cold here. All right, Joan. I'm going to shuffle one more time, cut the deck, and draw 3 cards for clarity here. The energy leading up to your death. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And there's a dragon there. This is definitely something very egotistical, very materialistic. It's all about appearances, right? And we have the Page of Cups. This one actually came up reversed. I feel like with the Page of Cups being reversed, that it's just not, I don't think it's her imagination. You know what I'm saying? And then we have the Strength card. I feel like Joan is someone who cannot really be told what to do. She has inner strength. She has a lot of spunkiness. I mean, and she also wants what she wants in the world and goes for that too. Okay? So I feel like she's just hard to control and manage because of that. Yeah, and I feel like just to keep up appearances, it was kind of like taking advantage of a situation. Possibly. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this deck and see. Joan, what do you have to say? We have mental health as the first one that comes up. Okay, so I saw mind control was flipped over, but I'm leaving that in the deck. We got greed. Secret society and tunnel. So a secret group of people and just kind of like hidden in the darkness with that tunnel card, as well as possibly just literally having tunnel vision for that greed. And with the mental health, and then seeing the, even though I didn't take out the mind control card, it was prevalent when I was shuffling. Definitely a struggle. Fighting about what's being said. Oh, here's one that's flipped over. And it says debt. It's possible that someone involved is in debt as well, because we also have the greed card and that debt. So, you know, when someone's kind of like greedy and in debt, they become kind of willing to do stuff for money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It says cleanup. It's easy cleanup when it was like, oops, you know, something happened during this procedure. Okay, I'm going to grab this side of the deck. What else do you want to tell us about the event of your death? Dating, mountains, crime of passion. Dating, mountains, crime of passion. Okay. Portal. Private property. Okay. Bioweapon and drama. And fraud. Okay, so we got these three just now. Fraud, drama, bioweapon. I definitely feel like there was some kind of money exchanged in regards to the events leading up to her death. We also got the portal and the private property when I was asking about the dating, mountains, crime of passion, okay? So it's possible that someone involved possibly has property in mountains somewhere. And with the dating card and crime of passion, I just get this vibe that it's possible, again, with the debt and greed, and then this fraud card as well, with the fake money on it. It's kind of about, like, keeping up appearances. It's about some kind of mind control. This crime of passion. Oops. Yeah, okay. Gift, organized crime, weird science. The weird science is the malpractice that took place regarding Joan Rivers' death. All right? Now we got gift and organized crime. This was literally, you know, someone was gifted something for doing this. All right. I feel like we already got the message from Joan. She's making it pretty clear, in my opinion. Someone's wrapped up in greed on one end of the spectrum. And then according to the Deviant Moon deck as well, with that Ace of Pentacles, this is about appearances, materialism, basically putting a front out into the world, right? This was a spiritual and physical attack as well, in some strange way. Like a ritual in a weird way. She's definitely like under the spotlight because of something she had said and expressed, because of thoughts of hers that she had expressed with that Page of Swords. Even if it was not, you know, correct or whatever, it's just the fact that she said it. Yeah, these people are evil. You don't mess with evil. You don't poke the bear, right? That's kind of like the message they were sending here. We got homicide, regret, and timeline issue as well. So it is possible that after time has passed, there is a lot of regret in what had taken place here, this homicide. Well, you know, don't mess with evil. Okay, is there any final messages from this deck? Secret trip. Strangulation. And it says fear, revenge. I wonder if one of these, like, doctors or anesthesiologists or whatever was just passing through secret trip. Anyway, they also did this because of fear of revenge on them, you know, in some way. Yeah, because they hold the power. Okay. All right, Joan, anything else at all? Frozen. Definitely very cold-hearted. Yeah. I think it's done. All right. So it's interesting. We got that strangulation card because the cause of death was a lack of oxygen. The bioweapon, drama, homicide, regret. Okay. Due to a lot of greed, but also fear of revenge. All right. Now we also have the weird science card that came out, which I'm definitely connecting with the weird stuff that took place, because the surgery that ended up killing Joan Rivers was actually the wrong surgery entirely. So they were performing a surgery on her that she never even consented to. All right, so I feel like someone involved definitely needed some money for something. They're trying to impress people. Maybe they're trying to keep their home. But I feel like it definitely had something to do with money. You know, we have the debt card. We have greed. All right. We also got that secret society and tunnel. You know, this is also feeding into that fear of revenge, right? They have a tunnel vision. This is what they want, and they're going to accomplish it. Okay? And it's like, where else do you go? There's only like so many ways you can go when you're within a tunnel, right? You can't really get out. So yeah, unfortunately, I do think that there was definitely suspicious activity involved regarding money and the malpractice that took place that led to Joan Rivers' death. And she's confirmed it with the cards tonight. So thank you so much, Joan, for sharing your energy with us. And now it is time to send Joan back to the energy from where she came. So, Joan Rivers, thank you so much for being here, for giving us a little insight into the energy surrounding what happened to you. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And now I'm going to blow out this candle, and I will no longer be a channel for your energy to come through. So it is time now that I sent you back to the energy from where you came. Thank you. I love you.